Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 18 of Glimmer. And I really love Glimmer in the way that it pulls out moments in my life and I really appreciate them. Did I say really enough? I think I really did. And then I've been dwelling on wholesome. Like, what is wholesome? And it's really interesting. I don't have words for wholesome. I have feelings for wholesome. I think wholesome and then suddenly I'm feeling. It's like it bypasses my head in such an interesting way. And so I'm searching for words for wholesome, um, searching for a description of how it feels in my body, wholesomeness. And I'm really excited. The deep dive that we do into each month and each topic or each intention. So come, let's glimmer this morning. And we're still going to rise. We're going to do the wave, start on the floor, rising up, and then come back down again. And a lot of you, I've been meeting people in general, but that thing of, oh, I'm almost there. The break is almost here, only 3 days left or only 2 days left, and this sense of the longing to stop. And then somebody said to me yesterday, oh, can't wait to stop work. And then the crazy of Christmas starts. And so it was like, how do we actually rest? How do we actually rest? How do we actually pause? It's really important. So come. Light your candle. I'm not sure this is going to work. Yeah, I think it's gone. Yeah, I'll have to get a new candle. Anyways, light your candle and I shall light mine. Rubbing your hands together. Come to smell, come to your senses, come into your body. So then just rub down. Down your back, your belly. And just hold your heart and pause. 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 Either really listen to the deep of me. I'm saying the word really again. I've got to stop saying really. When I listen to the deep of myself and I honor the sensations of wanting to stop and wanting to pause, I feel very in sync with myself. But if I open out at all, it's like I am the rock that wants to pause, that wants to deepen. If I open out at all, it's like there's this frantic thing happening just outside of my sense of self. And I'm like, oh, maybe there's something wrong with me that I don't want to engage with that franticness. And so, yeah, how is it for you? How is this inner sense of you and then the outer sense of what's happening around you? And how are you managing that? Come into your child's pose. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, rounding your back and arching your back. Rounding your back, arching. How are you honoring what it is that you feel? What is it that you feel? Arching your back, rounding your back. Nice. One more time. Arching your back and rounding. Cool. So, really like this new one that we've been doing. So, open the door. So, bring your right foot out to the side and then spiral your leg and sit your bum back. And then drop your knee down as you rock forward. So it's like the half door swings open as you sit your bum back, and the half door swings closed as you rock forward. Sit your bum back, forward. Sit your bum back, forward. Sit your bum back and pause. Nice. Keep your foot flat, but this time rock forward. And then rock from left to right. So it's like you're trying to straighten your leg and then bend your right knee. Straighten your right leg. And so straightening your leg, you're really being pushed to the left. And then bend your knee, lean into that leg. Being pushed to the left by the straightening. And bend. Nice. Rising up. So now you're up, same shape in your legs. Right knee is bent, foot is flat on the floor, left knee is on the floor. Try and touch the floor to your left. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Reach up, look up. Nice. Try and touch the floor to your left. Then reach up, look up. Try and touch the floor to your left. Hover there with your fingers just above the floor. And then reach your left hand up. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Close the door. Bring both feet together. Left foot. Open the door. And then sit your bum back. Let the half door open. Rock forward. Let the half door close. Open as you sit your bum back. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Next time you sit your bum back, pause. Nice. Rock forward, keep the door open, and then rock from left to right. Try and straighten your left leg, and then bend it. And like there isn't enough space for me to straighten my leg, so suddenly my torso has to migrate, has to adapt, has to mutate. No, I'm not mutating. Don't mutate. Evolve. I need to evolve. Rising up. Great. So bring your right hand down, touch the floor, and then reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Right hand down, touch the floor, and then right arm up. Nice. Hover your right fingers just above the floor. Pause. And then reach your right hand up. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Push back, downward dog. As you stretch back, as you pull back, leaning into your heels, pushing into your hands. Pause. Nice. Stretch your right foot up towards the ceiling. Pause. Stretching long through that right leg. Reach into your toes. Push extra into your right hand. Lowering down. Other side. Reach your left foot up towards the ceiling. Stretch deeply into your toes. Push deeply down into your left hand. Foot to the floor. Drop your knees down. Come rest into your child's pose. Walk your hands out as far forward as they go. Drop your head down. I'm going to keep my head high, otherwise I sound like Darth Vader. Nice. Both hands to the floor, come up into your cat, and then bring your right knee forward between your two hands. So you come into zigzag. Right knee forward, come sit into zigzag. So both knees are to the right, both feet are to the left. And then reach your right hand up, reaching up, looking up. Bring it down, and then bending your left elbow, reach your left hand up, reaching up. Bring it down, right hand up, lean over towards the left with your right hand. You can bring your left hand down to support you somewhere. So instead of collapsing on the left side, push your left hand down and create like you're like the sail of a boat. So the right side is opening and lengthening, but the left side has this incredible fulcrum of the left hand pushing into the floor, which creates more and more length through the right side, actually. So with enough support, we actually get bigger. We get more engaged if we can support in the perfect way. Nice. Bring your right hand down to the floor. Bring your right elbow down to the floor. And now sweep your left hand in front of your face and get really long into that left side of your body. You can stretch your left arm long if you wish, or keep your elbow bent. Which one is the one for you? I really like my elbow down, because then suddenly, because if I straighten my arm, it all becomes about my elbow. Whereas if I bend my elbow, I stay into the left side of my body. And so sink your left hip towards the left, maybe turn your face towards the ceiling a little bit, see what your neck likes. How long and strong can you get through that left side? So push your right elbow into the floor more and lengthen. So we're going to spiral. So turn your face towards the floor and then bring your baby finger side of your left hand to the floor, as far out forward as you can towards the right, and then come back into sideways. And then spiral, baby finger side to the floor, face down in the direction of the floor, sideways. One more time, face down, baby finger side down, pause. Keep sliding that left hand more and more along the floor. It's like it's trying to travel along the train track of itself. My right elbow is the scaffolding. The more I support myself, the more I can get longer on the left-hand side. Nice. Bend your left elbow, both hands to the floor. Push back into your downward dog, all the way back. Finding length and breathing into your belly. I'm going to turn in the other direction, otherwise I have my back to you. Bring your left knee forward into zigzag. Both knees are facing towards the left, both feet are facing towards the right. And then bend your left elbow and reach your left hand up. So find the connection from that left hip all the way into your fingertips. Bend your elbow, bring it down. Bend your right elbow and bring it up. And notice how it's different through the right side. It's the connection is different. It's like, where is the connection? For me, there's this big gap around my waist. So this is not the connection or the connectivity side of me on this way. So bring your right hand down to the floor or hold on to your wrist or have your right hand somewhere there, but have it connected strongly. Reach your left hand up and then begin to lean over towards the right. And the more you push into your right hand, the more the left side becomes like the sail of a boat. And the more you can lean and open into it. So my left buttock is pushing into the floor, my left hand is reaching strongly, but that's happening because my right hand is really dynamic. Get taller, get longer. Breathe into the length of the side of your body. Nice. Come back to center. Bring your left elbow down. Reach your right arm across beside your ear and then push your left elbow down and imagine that your right side is lifting towards the ceiling as you reach long into your fingers. So it's not a straight reaching, it's a real rounded reaching. So I'm trying to almost like do the cat pose sideways. I'm doing a coordination, that's what I'm doing. So you're squeezing the left side, you're opening into the right. You can, if you want, look towards the ceiling under your armpit, only if your neck likes it. And then get longer. So for me to get longer, I'm going to sink my right hip in the direction of the floor and really breathe into the deep lower belly. Nice. Spiral towards the floor. Bring your baby finger side to the floor, face towards the floor. And then sideways. Spiral sideways. Find that sinking of the hip, the reaching into your fingers. Spiral down, baby finger down, face down. Sideways, sink your hip, elongate into your fingers. And then last one. Baby finger side down, and then create length. Sliding further and further and further with that right hand. And I'm not resting my weight down, I'm staying really light with that contact of the right hand. So it's lengthening, but I'm owning the range. There's connection and strength and balance and power in the range as I float my hand just above the floor. Nice. Come all the way back up. Stretch your legs out long, roll into your shoulders. I'm not sure we're going to stand up. Oh my God, it's happening. There's a certain point where we just will go down. I wonder, is it happening now? And then roll in the other direction, rolling deeply into your shoulders. Nice. Bring your elbows together in front of you and then open your elbows back and wide. Nice. So it's like you get into kind of half swan in a kind of a opening and closing way. Elbows together, palms together around your back, and then open wide. Elbows together, round, and then open wide and sit tall. Pull your elbows down into swan, lift through your chest. Maybe if you want, you can reach into your fingers. So your fingers are trying to come to the floor behind you and your chest is opening. But again, I'm not leaning into my hands. My fingertips are touching really lightly. And then I'm getting taller and taller. Like my chest now is the sail of a boat. And I'm reaching into the front of my chest, arching into my back. And I'm trying to bring my fingers more and more close together. Get taller, lengthen into your legs. Nice. Bring your left hand to the floor. Sweep your right arm across into elephant. And then rounding forward, bring your right hand behind you. Sweep into elephant with the left hand. And then begin to travel. And so as I travel, I look back at the hand that I place on the floor. Or maybe you look sideways, but your head is traveling back in the direction of the hand that's on the floor. And my back hand is bending. Nice. Cool. Pause. Feel that through your body. Super duper. Leaning forward. So come forward over your legs, rounding your back, and then slide your hands to your knees, arch your back. Rounding your back, slide your hands towards your feet. And slide your hands to your knees, arch your back. So how do you really deeply mobilize your spine around your back, like your nose is coming towards your belly button? Arch your back like you're looking up towards the ceiling. Round your back. Arch your back. Nice. Bring your feet wide. Bend the left knee. So your foot is near your pubic bone. Twist towards the left. And then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Lean sideways towards the right foot with your left hand. And then pull your left elbow down towards the floor. Sideways towards your right foot. And then elbow comes down towards the floor. And again, sideways. And I'm reaching my right hand forward, and that's the fulcrum. So it's like I'm a pole vaulter. Is that what they're called? So I'm pole vaulting over this right shoulder, and I'm pushing my right hand into the floor, which is creating that feeling of lengthening and opening through the left side of my body. Nice. Come all the way back. Both legs wide. Bend your right knee. Bring it in. Turn towards the right leg. Bend your right knee. Reach your right hand up. And then as you dive sideways towards your left foot, slide your left hand forward. And then bring your elbow down towards the floor. And sideways towards the left foot. And then elbow down. All the time I'm facing towards that right knee. I've twisted my torso towards the right knee. And so as a result, when I go sideways, I'm really aiming for that left foot with my right hand. Next time that you travel down, pause. Slide your right hand more and more forward. Push it into the floor. Breathe. Let's come all the way up. Cross-legged of some kind, or soles of your feet together, hands to your heart. So there's space now in your heart. We've done side bending, we've spiraled the torso, we've side bended again into the torso, we did cat pose into the torso. So there's loads of space in your heart and your chest now. So just breathe into that space. Oh, God bless me. Really finding that space. Nice. So come lie on the floor. So Ashling from Athenry was asking for the podcast. I talked about this podcast by Simon Sinek, that if you're reacting to something and it's over a 5 in your reaction, it's not about the thing. And so the words that he said was, if you get really, like if you react over a 5 about the toothpaste lid not being on the toothpaste, it's not about the toothpaste. Such wise words. So what I'll do is I'll stick that up on the Facebook. And if anybody, I know, Linda, you don't have Facebook. So if you want to text me, I can send you the link if you want it, okay? It is a pleasure to share. Yeah, it was really, really beautiful conversation between these two men who were deciding if they should work together. They were really good friends. And should they work together? And what are the issues that would come up between friends? And just, the boundaries and the lines. It was really, really super. It's really nice. What kind-hearted and beautiful men they were. So I will see you tomorrow. Day 19. We're almost there. The pause is going to happen. So I'll see you all tomorrow. And yeah, find out, notice in yourself what it is that you're feeling about all of this whole deep winter, solstice, Christmas, pause, rest, stopping work, family, whatever it is. Like, just feel, what is it that you feel about all this? And just notice. You know, you don't have to change it, but just connect to it. Nice. I'll see you all tomorrow. Ciao. Slán.